as one door closes, another one opens. The closing of the year, the opening of the new. Remember we talked in our Christmas series of the 80-20, the 80-20 rule over 5, where we were going to bring in the 80% of eating all the good foods and 20%, and the 80% of creating that good bacteria in our gut, as opposed to the 20% bad dudes. The 5 rule of taking those 5 breaths every day as much as we need it, especially when we wake up, counting to 5, closing our eyes. This is all part of it. It's all part of this end of the year and the beginning. That's it, it's the beginning. We're here, we can write our new chapter. We can start our new book. I'm not talking about making New Year's resolutions. I'm not one for resolutions because you make it too hard. It's all about habits. It's habits that we have formed and those habits that we need to change. We'll be doing that in our gut club. In our club, it's just $7 per month. We come together the 3rd weekend of every month and we explore our foods. We go through a book. Of course, if you bought any of my programs, excluding the $10 course, the 10 foods that are made in less than 10 minutes for $10, but any of the other courses, whether it's the $97, all the ebooks, right up till the course. The course is the course where you learn to make the foods that you can store. And not only do they help with your gut health, they also, you can have foods on hand continuously, always out of season. You know, my sweet potato, these are all foods that have come from my garden. My little sweet potato, they got little leaves, you know, they're so edible. These are real sustainable foods. They're foods that you can prepare all the time, and by fermenting them, you've always got them. The leaves, they're just like a little spinach. They're a wonderful little food. We live in the tropics, so it's a food that just grows. I've got them growing as my lawn out the back, and it's just so many things that you can do with them. My little pineapple there, that's come out of my garden as well. So this is what we're going to be exploring. Things that we can grow and how to use them, how to store them, how to be more self-sufficient. So that's January. So we're here. So yes, on the 3rd weekend, we'll come together. Now, if you're not able to come there, it's always lives. They're always recorded. They're there for you to use. So if you're in any of my programs, you automatically come into the club. Otherwise, you can come and try us. There's no length of time that you need to stay when you spend the $7. And it's all good. So we go back to that breathing that we're speaking about. So we're setting in, and then we're going to manifest. That's the idea of the new year, not resolutions. My grandma, who is my big encouragement for my fermented foods, she always had these beautiful things that what you set in place for New Year is what happens for the rest of the year. So today is one of those wonderful days where you can sit there, write your 5 things that you want to really manifest. Put them there, what you're going to do for the year, not resolutions. These are things that we're going to work on. Yeah, if it's habit forming to make these foods, we're here to help you succeed. So that's what we're all about, setting those patterns in place, getting the patterns, getting the routines, the rhythms of the day. That's what we need. We need it. We need it more than any time in our lives at the moment. We need to get a wonderful routine into our life. So that's what we're going to be doing in January. I'm just popping in to really just say Happy New Year. My grandma would also, I'll go back to my beautiful grandma, who would say about, she'd say on New Year's Day, don't eat chicken because you'll be scratching backwards for the rest of the year. She had some wonderful sayings, and it's beautiful memories. It's a lovely time, you know, to sit there and have a little time to ourselves and think back on lovely memories, which makes us smile. So do pop me any messages if there's anything there that you would like to know about any of our courses. You can follow me. on Instagram, Facebook. You've got all the links there. Or come visit my online home at lilystein.com. There's a lovely freebies page there that I've put together many freebies. If you have a look in the About page, you'll see the freebies is at the bottom, and that will give you a lot of what we do and what we share. So Happy New Year, really Happy New Year. As I say, the one door's closed, the other's open. Take those breaths. Start to write that new chapter. Chin chin, love and bacteria.